Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a drugstore makeup tutorial. Majority of the products are new. I have never tried them before, so it'll be kind of like a first impressions video. There's just a few things that I have tried before, but they are my holy grail, so I do really like them. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bronzy summery makeup tutorial. And yeah, I should probably stop talking now, so let's jump right into the video. So as you can see, I have my bag of goodies, and then I just have a few things over here that I have tried before, but I'm going to be using all of these products that I've never tried before. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna start off with my primer. I have used this before in many tutorials, so nothing really I need to say about this. You guys know I like it because I use it so often. I'm probably just gonna fast forward through my primer and my foundation just so that it's not repetitive or anything, since I do use it so often. And for my foundation, I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and this is in the shade 202. So I'm going to do that real quick. I don't know if I said, but this is NYX Angel Veil primer. Skin Perfecting Primer. And then I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. Like I said, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and I'm gonna take that on my Sigma F82 round kabuki brush. This is just my favorite way to use this foundation. Don't mind the fact that I have lines all over my backdrop. It's new, and I don't know how I'm supposed to iron this without like burning it, you know? I'm not good with that stuff. I don't even know if I'm allowed to iron it, because it's fuzzy. So just ignore that, okay? And then I'll figure it out eventually. But I'm just going to be taking my Maybelline FitMe concealer. I have used this before as well, so I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about this concealer, but it is really good from the drugstore. And yeah, I'm going to be using this to conceal and highlight underneath my eyes, my forehead, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and then just any blemishes that I have. So here we go. Oh, also this is in the shade 15. This is the lightest shade that they have. They do have a number 10, which is actually darker than this, which is kind of weird, but if you want the lightest shade, get 15. And then I'm just going to blend this in with my Real Techniques sculpting brush. I don't like to use the Beauty Blender with this concealer because it is such a lightweight concealer, so I feel like it almost just takes all the product away, so I do like to use a brush with this. I just kind of pat it in. I'm just going to take my Real Techniques sculpting sponge, Real Techniques complexion sponge, I think it's called, and I'm going to set all of that concealer with my Coty Airspun powder. I just need to go wet my little blender thing real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have my sponge wet, so I'm just going to dip this into my powder and just set all those places that we put the concealer. And stuff has a really strong smell. I also have used this, but I'm pretty sure from here on out it'll be all stuff that I haven't tried before. So next I'm going to do eyebrows. So I picked up this Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo. Never tried it before. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with it, but let's open it and see. I think it's just like an eyebrow pencil, but I'm not sure. For some reason I thought I had heard about this product and that's why I picked it up, but okay, so it has like a little retractable pencil thing on one side. And then this looks like a little, like a smudger, but it looks like there's product on it. Let's see what it says. Oh, it says pencil and powder. Filling powder. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, well, the only thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't have a spoolie, or at least so far the only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't have a spoolie on one side. So I'm going to have to use my own. It matches my eyebrows literally perfect, but I feel like I could go a little bit darker just because my hair's kind of dark, but that's okay. I didn't mention this is in the shade Deep Brown. Works pretty nice. I think it makes it really easy to get a good shape. And I guess we can try out this brow powder stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not, but we'll see. But I mean, I guess it kind of works. So I think I like it. It's actually pretty cool. So I'm gonna do my other brow and then I'll be back for the rest of the tutorial. Okay, let's see here. I got this little thing right here. This is the Milani Bronzer XL All Over Glow, and this is in 02 Fake Tan. So it says sweep bronzer left side all over face, which is, oh, this is the left. Which one's the left? And then lightly dust shimmer powder for added glow. So I'm guessing this, because that's the left side, is the bronzer, which it's kind of cool tone, so I think I'm going to use this as a contour and use this side right here as a bronzer. You probably can't even see it. There, now you can see better. So I think this is the bronzer side and this is the shimmering side that they were talking about. So I'm going to use this one to contour just because it's more cool toned, and I'm going to use this one as an all over bronzer. So for bronzer, I'm going to take my Morphe M527 brush and just dip into that light shade right here. And I'm just going to bronze up my face, starting on my cheeks. It's not too pigmented, which is good because you don't want it to end up looking super muddy. Sometimes if it's too pigmented, it'll just put this huge blotch on your face and you just can't blend it out. So that's never good. And it is buildable, it seems like, so I like that. And I wouldn't say it's really too shimmery. Maybe a tiny bit just to add like a little bit of a glow, but it's not overbearing at all. And who doesn't love a little bit of a bronzy shimmer in the summertime? Okay, I don't want to go too overboard, so I'm gonna stop. And then I'm gonna use the darker shade, this one, on this brush right here. This is my Morphe M530 brush. I'm just going to pick some of that up and contour right underneath. Okay, then I'm just gonna clean up that contour line with that Airspun powder, just to make it look nice and sharp. Okay, and then just going to lightly brush it away. It did get a little bit splotchy right here, but I think that's just because I have like a little dry patch right there that everything is clinging to a little bit. So I don't think it's the powder at all because everywhere else it looks fine, but I do have a little dry patch there where I have a little blemish. I'm going to take my Milani Luminoso Baked Blush. I have used this one before too, but it's my fave. So I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks. I'm just saying, like, you can get a good makeup look with the drugstore, honestly. All my favorite foundations really have been from the drugstore. I also don't like to invest a lot of money into foundation because non-drugstore, like the higher end foundations, are pretty expensive. So, I'm not about that life. I sparingly try high-end foundations, and I have yet to find one that I'm so in love with that I'm willing to spend the money. So, now for highlight, I got this baby right here. This is the Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls. I swear it said somewhere. Translucent pearl. And then there was another one that was like bronze something. So this one's more pinky. I can't get this open. This is what it looks like. I feel like this is gonna be bomb. I mean, I guess you never really know. I was gonna use this brush, my Morphe M310, but I'm kind of afraid because it's not washed and I don't want it to mix with any other highlighters that I've used and like ruin what this actually looks like. So I'm just gonna take my Sigma E40 blending brush and I'm just going to pick this highlighter up on it and I'm going to highlight. Oh, that's really pretty. It gives like a, kind of just like a glow. It's not like super out there, you know what I mean? So that's kind of nice. I'm sure it's buildable. And like I said, they did have either one or two other shades. So if this one's too light for your skin tone, then they had other ones. This one does say for all skin tones, but they had some for light skin tone and then one for mediums to dark, I think. So it's definitely not your typical blinding highlight, but I actually like it. It's more subtle. I am gonna take it on my finger though to do the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose just because it wasn't pigmented enough with the brush. And then I'm just gonna spray my face and make it a little bit more intense on my cheeks just because that's how I like it. So I'm gonna take the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I feel like I consider this drugstore. I got it at Ulta and it is pretty, no, I got this at Urban Outfitters and it's not super expensive. So I feel like it's still technically drugstore. So I'm just gonna spray my face and then go back in with the highlighter. Oh, it's in my eyeballs. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Hopefully I'm not gonna die. It's in my mouth too. Good thing it kind of tastes good. I'm just gonna go back in with my Milani Luminoso and just kind of blend that highlighter in because I don't want just like a random stripe of highlight on my cheek. I want it to all look like a gradient and like it's all together, not separate. So I think that's it for the face. That's it for the face. So now what I'm gonna do is go onto my eyes and I will zoom you in for that. So this is going to be really, really simple eyes. I'm going to take this Maybelline, I'm pretty sure. Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo, and this is in the shade Bad to the Bronze. I've never tried these color tattoos before. I've always heard so many wonderful things about them, but I've never actually tried them. So here's a first for me. So I'm just gonna take this on my ring finger, just like this, and I'm just going to pack this on the lid. And then after I pack it onto the lid, I'm just going to blend it into my crease. It's definitely a lot more cool toned bronze than I expected. I thought it was going to be more golden, because if you look at it in here, it looks really golden. But on my lid, it's turning out to be more of a cool toned brown almost. And then I'm just going to take this brush right here. This is my Morphe M441 brush. And I'm going to take this shade right here from the bronzer palette thing that we used, and I'm just going to put this into the crease. This will just kind of warm it up a little bit because I didn't want it to be this cool tone. And I'm gonna take that same shade from the contour bronzer palette, and I'm just going to put this on the lower lash line. I'm going to do the other eye now, and then I'll be back. I'm going to highlight my inner corner and brow bone with that same highlighter that we used on the face. Just pop that in there. So I totally lied, and I do have more things that I have tried before. 2 more things. So one of them being my Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. So sorry, but I like this mascara. I just wish that I didn't accidentally get the waterproof kind. I'm home alone right now, which is why I'm able to film and talk at the same time and not do a voiceover, and I keep hearing noises. It's freaking me out. It's a little uncomforting. I don't know if that's a word. Discomforting. Okay. Anyways, you could stop here if you want to. I kind of want to. Honestly, I kind of like the way this looks without the lashes, because this mascara is actually very voluminous. So you don't need to put false lashes on. You could if you want to be extra, which normally I would be, but I really like this simple look with just mascara on for some reason. But if I were to use false lashes, I would use the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my absolute favorites. They're extremely natural. They are drugstore lashes, so you're not paying like $30 for a pair of lashes. I use these literally all the time. I'm sure you guys have noticed, but these are what I would use. I don't think I'm going to though, because I actually really like how this looks without them. So the last thing I'm going to do is my lips. So I've never tried these before. These are the Milani Amore matte lip creams. And this is in the shade Pretty. It's just like a nice pink shade. Let's see. They're very pigmented, I can tell you that. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Oh, it's so comfortable too. It literally feels like there's nothing on my lips. I don't know if it's gonna dry down matte and be like transfer proof or anything like that, but even if it's not, I'm totally okay with it because this is literally so comfortable. So pigmented, so comfortable. And I love the color of it too. I can't get over this lipstick. It's transfer proof. There's nothing on my hand. I'm like mind blown right now. This is drugstore. This is drugstore. So we have reached the end of this tutorial. I really honestly love everything. I love the highlighter and it's so cute with that little pearl on it. I loved this. I think it's so cool that it comes with the warmer shade and the cooler shade so that you can contour and bronze. And I loved, obviously, you know, I loved the lipstick. I need to go pick some more of these up because the formula is amazing. And it's drugstore. Can't get over it. I love my mascara that I've tried before. And this color tattoo I really, really like. I also would love to get some more of these shades. They're really easy to blend out. And it's really pretty. And I think that was pretty much it. Aside from all the stuff that I've tried before. And I did like the brow pencil except for the fact that it doesn't have a spoolie on it. But you can't really fit a spoolie on a double-ended thing that has something on both ends already. But I liked the pencil part of it. I liked the powder part of it. Just a really cool idea. And yeah, so I'm happy that I wasn't upset with anything because I bought them with my own money. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up for me and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you can see more videos from me every time that I post. And also don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I have my Twitter, why am I forgetting? My Twitter, my Instagram, and my Snapchat. I always list them down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. So, I think that's the end of this tutorial. I'm kind of sad. I had fun. So I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna zoom back in a little bit, but I'm gonna zoom back out.